And so we come to rocking. This is, I think, the penultimate exercise in the original Matwork sequence, just before push-ups. It will really open up the shoulders, give the arms a good stretch. So just before push-ups is quite good because it will help clients increase their range for the push-ups, get close to the floor. If you have been doing a lot of abdominal work in your sequence that you've put together that day, it's a really great way to counterbalance because you're opening up. Nice work for the glutes, nice work for the back, really opens up, stretches out the hip flexors and front of thigh. So you will find that clients quite often have a problem keeping the knees inside the width of the hips because of the tight quads, tight hip flexors. It pulls on the knees and can be uncomfortable. So although you will cue that, don't force people to do that. Let them, as their muscles stretch out more and more, they'll be able to get their legs closer and closer together. Alternatively, you can get a strap as an extension of the arms if they can't quite reach their feet. Really no modification for this. If they really can't do it, if it's really too much for them, you can just give them something like the prep for the swan to stretch out the abdominal muscles, and then when they're standing up, you can, to stretch out or from here actually, they can stretch out the hip flexor and front of thigh here. When they're standing up, there's always this exercise as well to stretch out the front of thighs. But with a strap, I think most people should be able to manage it. So, pressing down through the pubic bone, you bend the knees and you hold on to your ankles. So you cue to keep the knees inside the width of the hips. The shoulders are nicely opened out. Now, to protect the knees, push the feet into the hands. So start to push the feet into the hands. That will push the arms further away. That will lift the upper body. And then you just breathe. And as you breathe, you find that you start to rock. Now, if people really don't want to rock, if they find it, breathe how you please, really. If you find it easy to exhale here, exhale. Try inhaling, just see what works best for you, for the client. Or you can just stay up, hold it for a few complete breaths, and then release and come down. Another modification would be just to stretch one leg at a time, then think about lifting the upper body, and then obviously do the other side. But it's the tight hip flexors and quads normally that really hold people back with that exercise. Again, elbows, shoulders, people need to take care. The strap would definitely help with that one.